Prince William, 39, reportedly intervened to help evacuate the family of a former Afghan officer, who he met in Sandhurst, as the Taliban continues its devastating takeover of the nation. The Duke of Cambridge is said to have urged his equerry, naval officer Rob Dixon, to make some calls to the relevant personnel to help the family get through the gate and Kabul Airport and board a flight to the UK. Harry also attended Sandhurst, where all officers in the British Army are trained to take on the responsibility of leading their soldiers. But it is not known whether he was able to help fellow members. The Duke of Sussex, who served 2 tours in Afghanistan, did issue a statement with his wife Meghan to military veterans about the nation last month. His statement said, "What's happening in Afghanistan resonates across the international Invictus community. We encourage everybody across the Invictus network and the wider military community to reach out to each other and offer support for one another." Meanwhile, Major Andrew Fox, a former paratrooper who served 3 tours in Afghanistan, praised William for his efforts. Mr. Fox, who has been helping interpreters flee Afghanistan, added he had been hearing many stories about officers on the ground helping people that they knew from Sandhurst. He told the Telegraph, "I myself got 2 para to rush out into the crowd and grab someone for me. It's fully in line with what we get taught in the army in terms of values, loyalty, respect for others, all that good stuff. We're trained to help where we can." The situation was so chaotic and was so, frankly, mismanaged, that people would do whatever they could to get out. Follow our live updates here. Prince Albert's wife was taken to the Netcare Alberlito Hospital in Ballito, north of Durban, South Africa, on Wednesday night. The 43-year-old is said to have collapsed due to complications from a severe ear, nose and throat infection that she contracted in May. She was also staying in a lodge north of Durban. However, the princess was reported to be in a stable condition. She has now also been discharged and now recovering in South Africa. The Royal Palace of Monaco said in a statement, "The princess is currently recovering in South Africa, where her medical team has advised her not to travel until all necessary procedures have been completed." Charlène was meant to have another operation on September 3 before she suddenly collapsed. Paul Burrell, Princess Diana's former butler, believes the memoir may mention the Duchess of Cornwall. After the reports she was involved in his parents' marriage and then stepped into Diana's shoes as Charles' wife, "I suspect Camilla will be in his sights," he alleged to Closer magazine. "So I'd say Harry's set to reveal any Camilla secrets." The former royal butler added that Prince Charles would be livid with his younger son. Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles are in Scotland this week as they visited the Ballater community and heritage hub in Ballater, Aberdeenshire. The couple regularly join the Queen on visits around the UK and on international trips, but a royal author once claimed that Her Majesty is constantly frustrated with her son. During the Channel 4 documentary Queen Elizabeth, Love, Honour, and Crown, which aired in March this year, Clive Irving claimed Charles and other royals will never live up to her sense of duty. The royal expert and author of the biography The Last Queen said the Queen has never really understood her eldest son Charles, and is puzzled by him. He added, "All those around the Queen never measure up to that at any point. Her own family has not measured up to that. Charles never measures up to that." Earlier this week, royal expert Angela Levin said the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge would announce their plans to move to Windsor either next week or around Christmas time. Prince William and Kate Middleton are known to be actively planning to relocate from Kensington Palace, and according to a new report, they could be handed the gift of living at Windsor Castle from the Queen, the same gift Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had apparently previously desired. But how different will it be to live in an apartment in Windsor Castle versus the 20-room apartment they currently reside in Kensington Palace in London? Inside, it is very luxurious and regal with brightly colored bedrooms, original fireplaces and historic artwork. The dining room's most impressive feature is its intricately carved ceiling, which was completely restored after a fire ripped through part of the building in 1992. There is also the Crimson Drawing Room, the Green Drawing Room, the White Drawing Room and St. George TMS Hall. It is likely Prince William and Kate will get to redecorate their apartment to suit their tastes, should they move into the castle. Princess Leonor of Spain and Princess Alexia of the Netherlands are set to begin their studies this week at United World College of the Atlantic, often dubbed as Hippie Hogwarts. United World College of the Atlantic is a school inside a 12th century St. Donat TMS castle in Wales. Princess Alexia of the Netherlands and Princess Leonor of Asturias waved goodbye to their respective families this week and set off to join the school this week. Ex-alumni of the college, Louise Callaghan, who later became foreign correspondent for the Sunday Times, wrote of the school, "It is a bit like a hippie Hogwarts, full of oddballs who think they are fighting the forces of darkness. There are also ghosts. Lady Stradling haunts the History Tower, and the smell of lavender and a lilac mist precedes her apparition. The ethos is, broadly, that people from all over the world can get along if you shove them together in a castle. That much we proved, some very passionately."